Tzu Chi volunteers in Muar, Malaysia have been running a community volunteer training workshop since February of this year. One of the trainees is 18-year-old Lin Yizhan, who suffers from congenital muscular dystrophy. Always relying on the assistance of others to get around. Through the workshop, however, Lin realized that even in spite of his disability, he too possesses the ability to help others. Meanwhile, since August, Tzu Chi volunteers in Johor Bahru have made the fourth Sunday of every month their home visitation day, where they visit care recipients and thereafter share their insights and experiences with one another once they have returned to the chapter house. Let's take a look at their most recent event. Today, Johor Bahru Tzu Chi volunteers are paying their old friends a visit, and this time they brought a very different gift with them.
It's difficult to cook food when there's a disaster, so what can you do? This is when Tzu Chi's instant rice comes in handy. Since they've never cooked it before, we wanted to show them how to cook instant rice. I saw the grandma eat many mouthfuls. It seems like she really enjoyed it.
We need to let go of our opinions and listen from the care recipient's perspective. As they pour their hearts out to us and tell us their stories, we should listen with an open mind.
Tzu Chi volunteers have recently moved these home visits to every fourth Sunday of every month. On the one hand, it allows simultaneous access to all information, and on the other, it also allows volunteers to learn from one another as participants share their experiences and insights.
We learned that the care recipient's father, who was in his 80s, and the mother, who was in her 70s, are on the brink of starvation. After evaluating their situation, we decided we're going to cover the cost of this family's living expenses.
It's difficult to make announcements when not everyone is present. By having everyone together once a month, it makes it easier to make announcements to everybody in one go.
With the help of volunteers, Lin Yizhan, who suffers from congenital muscular dystrophy, goes on stage to receive his Perfect Attendance Award. Since the community volunteer training workshop began in February, Lin has never missed a session.
I've taken part in a few lessons and I watch Thai TV, although I rely on the help of others to get around. However, I can also be a person that helps others in need.
In these past 9 months, some 80 to 100 people have attended the workshop organized by the Tzu Chi Muar branch each month. Apart from learning more about the organization, many have also been inspired to change.
Now that I have joined Tzu Chi, I'm working to break my bad habits. I have also accepted the challenge to take on a vegetarian diet for 108 days.
I hope we can also cultivate ourselves diligently on the Tzu Chi path and turn our family into a Tzu Chi family.
At the closing ceremony of their final session, community volunteers put on a short play to demonstrate what they have learned over the past few months.
The world's 4 elements are out of balance, so we really need more kind-hearted and willing people to join our ranks and walk the Bodhisattva path.
Through the workshop, trainees realized that it is themselves who benefit most from helping others. They also promised to spread this positivity and goodness throughout their communities in the days to come.